following breaking news tonight as court documents are released on the Delphi murder arrest.
We're also following the potential for severe weather tonight. We'll bring you the forecast in just a few minutes. But concerning Delphi, the judge ordered the release of a redacted version of the documents just a few hours ago. CBS 4 has been poring over those documents for details on why police believe Richard Allen is involved in the girls' deaths. The probable cause affidavit details a search of Allen's house on October 13th. That search uncovered a .40 caliber gun that matches an unspent bullet found near the bodies of Abby Williams and Libby German. The documents also describe a witness who told investigators that she saw someone who matched Allen's description walking away from the Monon High Bridge. Experts say a probable cause only needs to present evidence to convince a judge to issue an arrest warrant. It does not need to provide enough evidence to get a conviction.
The probable cause is only meant to show the court that you had enough evidence to arrest this person. Not enough to prove it in court, just enough that you had enough evidence that this person could be arrested legally.
Now, there was another major development in the Delphi case today. The defense team filed a motion for a change of venue for the trial. Richard Allen's attorneys want that trial moved 150 miles away from Carroll County. That would only leave a small portion of southwestern Indiana available for trial. CBS 4's Max Lewis joins us in the studio now to explain the arguments for changing the venue. Good evening, Max.
Hey, good evening, Bob. The defense cited intense media coverage of the case as one of their arguments for shipping that trial elsewhere. However, a former prosecutor who has handled several change of venue cases says this case's impact on the community is the biggest reason to move it.
It's hard to live in Carroll County and not know the name Richard Allen. In fact, his defense team cited Google data that shows around half of the county residents Googled his name in the month after his arrest.
The issue is not has somebody heard of the case. The issue is whether they've heard of the case sufficient to have formed an opinion with respect to this defendant's guilt or innocence.
Former Marion County homicide prosecutor Denise Robinson believes that's where having the trial in Carroll County would be hard. The defense team cited data that shows about 10% of the county's population participated in the search for the girls when they went missing, and there are other connections to consider.
You have two different girls' families. Then you have investigating officers, police officers. You have EMS personnel who responded, all of whom live in that county and have family in that county. Now you're starting to eat up into the county population pretty quickly.
The defense team said it would be impossible to select a jury in Carroll County that has no preconceived notions. But Robinson doesn't believe they need to go excessively far. She says escaping connection to the community is much more important than worrying about media coverage.
I mean, you could probably bring a case from Carroll County to Marion County, which isn't that far in distance, and have quite a few people in Marion County that simply don't watch the news, that know virtually nothing about the case.
Robinson tried to change a venue case before Judge Gall in 2016 and says the judge knows what she's doing. While there may be arguments, she says it's in everyone's best interest to avoid anything that could get a case thrown out.
I don't know if too many prosecutors that want to try the case get a conviction and then have to try the case again.
Now, there are a couple of ways this could play out if the judge grants the motion. One of the ways, they could either pick up and move the entire trial to another county, or they could bring in a jury that was selected from a different county and still hear the case in Carroll County. Robinson said it is less costly and less of a hassle to just move the entire trial, but it will, of course, be up to the judge to decide. In the studio, I'm Max Lewis, CBS 4 News.
All right, Max, thank you. You can read the newly released edited court documents by heading to CBS4Indy.com. You can also find an updated and interactive timeline of events in this years-long case. Just look for our coverage right there on the front of our homepage.